Hey guys, and welcome to part 6 of the Resident Evil 2 remake playthrough. We're on our way to the orphanage to confront the Chief McRapes who stole the innocent little girl.
And there's the alligator from RE7 actually, as one of the toys.
Now what I'm going to show off here is actually something that I recently discovered and I kept ignoring. This is where you actually get a hidden file, and some machine gun ammo and a first aid spray. Into the bathroom where Brian Irons was trying to clean his face there. Turn to the right here, here's a file. This is the letter from the director of the orphanage. Test subject 628 escaped from the lab and broke into a facility. We have no confirmation on subject 2187 yet. Was quickly detained by our staff because he went ahead and grabbed the donuts for himself. As 628 was undergoing one of the lab's clinical trials, there was a distant possibility that he brought the virus with him. Oh dear, we're fucked.
So the implication here is that kids are actually being experimented on and killed.
Yes, and they're covering it up by the fact that they're trying to paint this picture that this orphanage is a friendly place.
Yeah. Because Umbrella is a pile of shit.
And because it's in the hands of a ex-rapist cop.
Right.
And I've been promised he dies a painful death.
Well, we'll see actually, because we're about to confront him soon on the bottom floor.
Yeah, we saw earlier that William had infected him with something.
He got a big face full of wine wong.
Classy.
Although to be fair, I'm not surprised William...
Do you zoom in on the alligator? Aw.
No.
Because it is the exact same teddy that you could find in RE7.
We already mentioned that in the previous part. Here he is.
What took you so long?
Yep.
That is insane.
That is the G virus.
Yep.
It was so much worse in the original because it straight up split him in half, horizontally, diagonally, from the shoulder down.
Yes. Like, Alien wants to have a word there.
Yeah. And that's the end of Brian Irons.
Yay!
Asshole. Poor Catherine, though.
Oh, I didn't even see that
Because
when I played for
because
it.
I remember in the cutscene before where Brian Irons got the ass in his face, he shoved the table in rage. Down the sewers we go. And there's a whole new area to explore, kiddies. Can you feel the anticipation?
But you still gotta catch them all. Pokemon Johto.
Sherry?
There you are, my little darling.
Claire, why are you wearing a biker jacket?
Oh, fuck him again.
Mr. Prick. Go and give it to you. Knock, knock. Open up the door.
Also, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but we're gonna get a close-up of him, and I'm gonna swear I swear the Capcom must have got the face model from Dolph Lundgren. You'll see what I mean when we get a close-up of him.
I think you imagine the plot twist if after all this time all Mr. X wants is a hug.
Wasn't he the Russian boxer in one of the Rocky movies, actually?
I must break you. See what I mean? Look at him.
If he dies, he dies.
And that's the end of Mr. X for Claire.
Not for Leon, though, because this doesn't happen in Leon's campaign.
And that's
Why on earth did William think injecting himself with that was a good idea?
that's the problem with I think that's the problem with all Resident Evil.
He did.
Yeah. That's the problem with all Resident Evil villains when friends don't go there where they inject themselves with their own creation, not realizing it's their doom.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part can you take even further, so he's now in G2. Who, by the way, is a pain in the ass to fight. And we're dead.
Are you alright?
Are you sure we're dead? I think we're unconscious.
You hear me? Claire? Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get us. Wake up! Wake up!
No, I'm going back to bed for a bit.
No, do you know what you should have done, Sherry? You should have slapped Claire in the face.
Start slapping the face.
Wake up.
Or do that. And here is Annette Birkin, the mother of Sherry Birkin.
Who is actually portrayed and voiced and motion captured by Karen Strassman.
Not the face model, actually. It's a different actress.
Oh.
But she does the voice and
Where's
the.
Sherry?
Mocap?
I believe she does the body.
Sherry's fine.
But the face, the actress's face is a different person.
Sherry?
Ah.
Trust me, I thought it was Karen at first.
Because she did tweet about it. I'm so glad that Karen made it into those games. She's really good at what she does.
Who are you?
And also Annette, she's the wife of William Birkin.
Yeah.
Look at this.
She
She's more
doesn't give a fuck.
she's more concerned about her research than her own daughter's safety.
Oh, Annette. Tell me, what happened?
Yeah, they're actually just broken from all the events.
Who is that the creature responsible for this?
This is what I do not like about the science type. They always care more about, especially if they have a family, they care more about their work than their own family.
Faster than expected.
Yes, she's just straight up ignoring her and talking about
Where are you going? Look,
the virus
I don't
itself.
have time to play 20 questions.
How about 40 questions?
Let's play a game of Jeopardy then.
Everything's under control. I highly doubt that.
Aye, that's right. Walk away, hen. And slam the door in my face, aye. Good.
See, Mother of the Year there.
Exactly. And she magically disappeared. This file is going to explain the G virus here. The G virus clinical trial will be entered in the final stage very soon. Before G, the new creature will then surpass humans, is born. Allow me to proceed a few things about the biological functions of this virus.
Don't care. How's that?
The subject's intelligence will begin to drop immediately with their logistic abilities disappearing within a matter of days. Finally, they will lose their compatibility to reason with their humanity.
Not exactly surpassing humanity here, are we? If it's literally just a downgrade to a killing machine.
Also, G will be a creature of the need to survive and reproduce.
Oh, good.
Due to its onto accelerated cell evolution, it will be highly adaptable to any environment. Furthermore, with its amazing ability to repair itself for regeneration, it will be extremely difficult to completely kill with any conventional firearms.
Yeah, so most G mutations can be stopped
And here,
temporarily.
it says here, the G's most remarkable feature is its desire to reproduce. It will instinctively search out humans with DNA of that closest matches to its own and implant an embryo inside them.
And if the embryo
You just heard that. The G virus is based on incest.
Oh, good.
And if the host isn't compatible, well,
We saw what happens to that.
Hence why the virus burst out of Chief Irons.
if
So
they
if
are
they are-
compatible with
It
it,
mutates them then.
but albeit over a much slower period of
Yeah.
time.
But that embryo that bursts out, that mutates into a giant creature on its own, and it spells out more babies.
We'll see those soon, actually.
And that is.
Magnum rounds, but we don't
But-
have a Magnum.
But if you're building the virus and the first thing is to do incest, you should go right back to the drawing board.
Aye.
I would say this is somewhat worse than the T virus.
Aye. You think?
Where's all the music? Seriously, I'm so glad I got the original OST for this, because that's one of my biggest critiques with this game.
The original game, the remastered soundtrack, there's not that much in it.
No.
I think it's to build that element of suspense.
Aye, add to the creep factor.
Yeah.
Where did Sherry
But that's what works so well about the original soundtrack for the original RE2, is that the soundtrack is perfect and plays in all the
Not
right
really when you
areas.
look about it. I mean, look back in Mr. X in the original, all he had was a blaring horn. Welcome to the sewers, folks. Our second part in the game.
Can you hear me?
Also one of the longest.
Not really, I would say the PlayStation's longer than the sewers.
It's very easy to get lost down here as well.
Now we're prepared to get your boots soaked.
Aye.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit.
Yeah. Woo, that girl smells.
Hair, but right here, that's never a good sign.
Blue herbs, poison cure. Yeah, we're going to see a new creatures that... I think that in the game, they're the only creatures that can emit poison to you. In this game.
No, the tiny little G ones they
Aye,
spit
but
out, and
that's the same creature.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
And what does poison do to you?
But in this game, your character constantly coughs. It throws your line off sight,
And
and
it
you can't.
drains your health still.
It drains your health to the point where you've got little to like maybe
and it will put you
zero.
down to danger.
It drains you all the way down to you either get 1 point of HP or 0 HP.
Or one hit wonder. It's so much worse in the other classic games because you need a blue herb to cure it, and if you don't have one, you might as well be stuck in a dead game.
Plus, in this game you'll get a little icon which is like a skull with bones in blue to tell you you've been poisoned. I'm just gonna shoot the legs here, get them on the ground.
Were these guys always here in?
I don't think they're here in the B scenario,
Because I don't see them in Leon's run through.
and that's the last lock. That's the last keypad lock in the game. Let me get more machine gun ammo. This is where, at this point, I've ran low on handguns, so I switched to my machine gun since I've saved ammunition on it.
There's ammo in the corner. To the
Yeah,
right.
but I'm killing these guys because I know there's a third one on the corner where the shotgun shells are. Plus, so I can read this file here.
I'll just cap the zombies right there in the legs and just go by them. They're not really that much threat after that. Unless
There's
they're
alarms
regular.
going off all over the nest. I don't know what's going on. Story of my fucking life.
We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked.
That pretty much sums it up.
The failsafe system doesn't activate at all. Is this the work of outsiders or...
Like, how the fuck does a fail system fail to activate? That's the whole point of a failsafe.
Umbrella Corporation. We produce bioweapons, don't know how to do security.
Right. Don't think the end of it kind of implies it was sabotage of some description.
Well, I would imagine it may be a whisker at this point.
Wow, that's really hard to see actually.
Yeah,
the lighting can be a little off in some areas.
He did catch me off guard at first because I didn't see him at all. Oh, we got frame runs. Why did I say shotgun shells? Claire doesn't get the shotgun here.
Because you're sad that you want to play as Leon instead, so you can get the shotgun. You don't get it though. I do. This will change if you're Leon.
Yeah, obviously.
Sherry, I told you I cannot leave here until my work is done.
That's what you always say.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Yeah, stay in the house when your town is infested with zombies.
Yeah, this is something they changed in the remake. In the original, Annette told her to go to the police station.
It's like
The police are all dead.
Mother of the Year tells her daughter to go for a zombie-infested town to a police station that is not only filled with zombies, but it's in the paycheck of a serious rape cop. She knows the kind of man that Brian Irons is, and she sends her daughter to the slaughter.
Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming!
Daughter to the slaughter. Hey, that rhymes.
Oh damn, now she's got morning sickness.
Oh no, it's so much worse than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We'll see what happened to her later. Anyway,
I have a
this...
feeling a joke just went over my head, but I'm not gonna ask.
Yes. Oh.
Just stop. Just stop.
What's with the temptation to crying?
Stop. Insert Leon RE6. Stop.
This file here is going to explain your next long-term goal for this puzzle. You have to find chess pieces to unlock the door.
This sucks. This sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks.
Yeah, I've seen
no
that,
matter what you're doing.
There is 3 chess pieces already at the locks, but they're in the wrong place. So
you missed the videotape?
I'm going to say the videotape. I don't have the videotape with me.
Oh.
You find it later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Leon gets it. Leon gets it much.
It's like you've never played this game before.
It's almost like the A and B scenarios and the campaigns for the characters themselves are completely different.
Now, what we actually picked up was, yes, it was Magnum rounds, but this is where we get an upgrade to our standard pistol, which turns the pistol into a pistol / Magnum.
Yeah, so the handgun is the Magnum.
Yes.
In this case.
As I mentioned before, your next long-term goal is to find 3 chess pieces. Is it Rook? Was it Bishop? Yeah. Bishop, King, and Queen. I believe it is.
The King and Queen are in the same spot, but you have to do quite a bit of backtracking for the last one.
But before we move on, you need to come back here because you're going to need an item to unlock some of the pipe doors.
Yeah, the tool.
You use the tool here, or as I call it, the T-pose.
It's just called tool.
I'm just calling it T-pose because that's what it is when it comes to
You are
gear.
The developers don't know what the fuck that thing is.
Now, this is here is the last save in the game, but get this, you don't need to actually use a guide and all of it. All you need to do is just turn the camera. There it is. That's the code on the wall. 2.12.8.
Now there's a file off to the side of the cable car we just saw down the stairs that actually says where the code for this is on the side of the safe.
Because that's it's just been delivered or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reinforced frames. Combine that with a standard pistol. Look at that.
Magnum.
This will now allow you to fire high-powered rounds. Gives the gun to fire specially high-powered rounds. So basically, you could switch between regular handgun and Magnum ammo.
Your instant headshot on a zombie.
Yes, I think I'm going to show off to this zombie that's crawling up right now.
That's if you don't miss. Because it's really easy to miss your shots.
It is. You just want to be accurate. Oh, no. So as I show off, aim to the head. Booyah.
And down he goes.
If that was a Crimson Head zombie, he would not be getting back up.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
Right, these guys are in my way, so I'm going to actually get them out of my way. Because there's one later on that comes by the corner when you come back in this sewer tunnel.
Nowhere, and it's not fucking bullshit, actually.
Here's another thing I think they hope to do for remake is that obviously the zombies here are great, but but I think we're all through the game. There's only about 8 designs of them, and they keep changing their clothes and all. I would like to see more diverse design wise of regular zombies in Resident Evil 3 because it's a big city.
Remake 3.
Which
is almost a given at this point, considering how well this has done.
How do you feel if they actually went? If
Capcom can't possibly not be smelling the money on that.
Well, how would you feel, Stevie, if let's say they do remake 3 and that sells incredibly well? They decide let's remake Code Veronica.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Here's our new creature, folks. G.
Now this was a boss in the original RE2, and it's actually seen a significant redesign in this game as well.
All you need to do is just burst open that shell and destroy the eye. But be careful though, what it's doing, it's spitting out its little babies.
Those things can poison you, by the way, so take them out.
Now, some of these
Kill it with fire.
yes, but they can be destroyed with a knife, but the little babies here, they swim across towards you, but once they jump, they don't come for you ever again. But be careful, some of them can
Because
poison.
they stupid.
Yes. Now, when you see the G creature, so when you see that big shell on its shoulder, that's when you use a high-powered weapon, in my case the high-powered round pistol, to destroy it immediately. Then use your weaker weapons to destroy the eyeball. But the most effective weapon, which we're going to get later, that is good against them, is the spark shot for Claire. I'm not sure what the strategy is for Leon.
Yeah, probably Magnum or Shotgun.
Aye, but you have to be right close to them.
Flamethrower is really good as well.
But the problem is that when they grab you, that mouth that which spits out the babies, if you do not have a blue herb, they spit acid on you and it's poison.
Oh dear.
If they actually kill you with that, they like envelop your whole head in the mouth, and it's kind of nasty actually.
Lucky enough, there's a hip pouch right next to me. Now I can pick up that hidden film. We're going to need that.
There's only one more hip pouch in the game actually.
Yeah, and it's on the harder difficulties, you get less and less of those.
Yeah, hardcore removes
About half of them, yeah.
That's stupid. And that was dum on your part.
Yeah. Hey, but remember, when I'm in caution, I increase my running speed.
Yeah, and you're at risk of being a one-hit wonder because of the adaptive difficulty.
Oh, for God's sake.
Are you about to die?
And now you're in danger, Red. That's bad.
Guess what? Now you need to use your shield max. Well done. Wasted.
But
you
that's
really
what
wanted to save that for later.
But that's what you want to use when you're against the G creatures, because that little icon on the bottom left, folks, that's basically what happens when you combine a red and blue herb, sorry. That it reduces the damage you take and it makes you immune to poison. So if you want to save time, you can get, with that shield on, you can get grabbed by the Gs and you won't get poisoned. Because that's all they do.
The only disappointing thing with using the hand grenade is that the enemies literally do not explode into pieces.
Well, what are you talking about? Look at this.
What?
The zombie's trying to get up from underneath and he's been sandwiched by a guy who's missing his legs.
Is he mounting that other one?
No, the grenades just do a lot of like damage to the zombies and like a lot of like body damage to them, but it doesn't completely blow their limbs and stuff off from what I know, what I've seen anyway. Where unlike RE5, where if you position the grenade just right, you literally blow the Majini up completely.
And you know what's this? Umbrella soldiers being murdered. A video cassette tape. We'll be watching that later. We'll find out what's happened to these poor soldiers.
Fuck them.
Good to know we'd be able to count on you as a teammate. That's
Now
a
what?
grab attack, by the way.
Yeah, that once they get close, they grab you. That's an ugly looking thing. Might remind you that's... Well, what to do for a speedrun trick against these creatures, you know they've got that big massive arm on their right. The best way to avoid them is to run from the left side where they've got the tiny little arm.
Yeah, I do that, but sometimes it's still at me.
Yeah, but that's usually the best way if you want to speedrun the game. Don't worry, once it does that little animation where it twirls its tongue and falls to the ground, it's actually dead.
Distinctive sound like...
Oh, but these freaked me out at the first time because I was like, I didn't know what the strategy was.
Yeah, that item's totally not easy to miss at all. There's also a Mr. Raccoon down here as well, somewhere.
Yeah. But I'm going this way to take a shortcut and to open the T pose valve here. Insert Dude Nukem. I hate valve puzzles.
No, just play Fallout 76 if you want to see a T pose.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
With all the girls doing the T pose.
Yeah, Fallout 76, they also banned the one guy that played about 900 hours.
Well,
Having,
and
and I quote, too much ammo.
like, yeah, so like people think, oh, he's cheating, he's got too much ammo.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously?
Alright.
What if after all of this, you put all that twirling into that T thing then, and as soon as you take it out, the door slams shut? Oh, this bastard, when it's done, you can't get it up, and when it's up, you can't get it done!
No, the second you try and run through the door, it slams down, crushes you.
Right,
Oh,
down
there's a
here.
key right
yeah, there's a
here.
key right here. We
Time
never-
for backtracking!
Yeah. It's one more trip to the police station, I'm afraid. Not again!
So is that the word of the day? Backtracking?
Yeah.
And
Oh no, the worst of backtracking in
Code
terms of
Veronica.
Resident Evil's Code Veronica.
Code Veronica's the absolute fucking worst way.
Here I'm just trying to use up all the uses of the T-pose model here.
Alright.
I'm calling it the T-pose model, I don't care.
Do you get the other shortcut as well back to the main room?
I believe
Where you
so.
have to use it on one specific side because it's broken on the other
Yeah,
one? I hate
that's
that.
that's the one I opened up here at the top of the stairs. That's the one. Because if you come from this side, it's broken from that side. So that's what I did. So backtrack my way down to here.
Eventually.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for these jump cuts. If there's nothing that happens in between the journeys, I'll just save you time. But if something does happen, I'll leave it in.
This key is only used 2 times in this one room because there's 2 doors.
Not as bad as the shield key in the first game. It was only used for one door.
Oh, Code Veronica has a few keys that are just used one time and thrown away.
Also, what those large gunpowders, it basically increases the amount you get. That's all it does. So, like for example, normal handgun bullets you get with two small times you maybe get 10. With 2 large ones you might get 50.
And then the Ghost Survivors, they give you new combinations, so it's really confusing. Like, you can create grenades, and I'm like, wait, what?
You can find the white tubs with the yellow tubs, you get a hand grenade. And that's the uses of the sewer key. Now in this room, naturally, there's a file which gives you a clue as to the last lock and where the machine gun ammo was. You'll see when I pick it up.
Nothing.
Here we are in this file. Notice how the letters are in a circle?
Yes.
SZF. That's your code. But I already did that before, so get it up, you.
I think the funniest with that in terms of it all was in Code Veronica, where the self-destruct code actually was Veronica.
No, what was it? I would say the best one is in the original Resident Evil 3. Yeah, it's a password that's random, and get this, the password can be viewed on the television.
Yeah, isn't it like a commercial?
Yeah, it's a commercial. Whatever that commercial is, that's the password.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's like, it can be
Umbrella's
viewed by
finest.
anyone. Alright, one more last trip to the police station for some hidden goodies.
So at least you won't have Mr. Prick following you around the place.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
You won't be here at this point either
Yeah,
on
because
Leon.
in Leon it's a different story, but here, he's gone. Completely.
No, he's not here in Leon either.
I
But
thought he
does
was.
No, he's not.
Oh,
You do get a little break from...
I thought once he's there, he's always there. He doesn't go away until you actually defeat him. Just making sure my items are fine. I've got plenty of healing items. I think I'll do just fine.
What
2
could
seconds
possibly
later.
go wrong? Dump the tool, you don't need that anymore.
No, I need the tool to open the
Oh.
the passage that leads with the 3 medallions. I need the tool to open it, and then I'll discard
Oh.
it.
So you've used it everywhere but the one area you'd need to use it.
No, I've used it everywhere at this point. You'll see.
Oh.
This is just to open it up again.
This threw me
is
for
it?
a loop the first time. I was like, how do I get back up there? And then I noticed that. I'm like, oh.
They felt so stupid that day, didn't you?
Okay.
And Marvin?
Oh, you wait till now to trigger us?
Yeah. Oh god.
no. Marvin.
Do you kill him?
Yes I do. And I'm trying to do it honorably. Like an honorable sacrifice.
Don't miss your shot. There we are.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Now, you're asking...
I don't see him coming back from that.
Now, you're asking, why, Andrew, why are you back at the police station? Well, you remember that hidden film that I picked up in the sewers? This gives you 2 photos with hidden items that you can only find when you examine the photo. Kind of like how in the treasure photos in RE7, to find those specific items, you need to have the treasure photo in your inventory.
Yeah, you can't find it until you actually develop it. It's like, Capcom are sneaky bastards. It's like, even if you know where it is, you can't actually get the X prompt for these until you develop it.
Right, so now we've got the 2 photographs. We're going to go up to the STARS office, which is where the first photograph is taken. You remember Wesker's desk? Let's go into his office and let's check his drawer.
I have the suspicion that someone is rummaging through my desk right now.
A wooden box!
Do you get...
But see that there, folks? Look closely.
Yes, you do.
Another film.
There's no X prompt for that. You have to press X again.
Rising Rookie. This is an Easter egg. But first of all, let's examine the wooden box. There's something inside. Extended magazines for your machine pistol.
I can hold up to 50 rounds, I think.
Yes. You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that machine gun from Black Ops 1. How I missed it.
But before we leave the STARS office, we're gonna take the STARS badge here and change it back from a USB into a badge. We're gonna need it when we head back down to the sewers for one more upgrade. So don't forget about it, kids. Make our way back down to the dark room again.
Hey, let me in. I was told the party's here.
No, fuck off.
Now, let's examine this Rising Rookie film. And what do we get?
Proof that Wesker is a creep.
Dirty bastard.
In your head,
Dirty, lousy bastard.
no, in your head, Stephen, you're smiling because it's Rebecca.
No, it's like, why the fuck does Wesker have a photo of
No,
Rebecca?
I can imagine the back of that picture. Dear P.S. Chief Odds, I hope this gives me that promotion. Right.
Oh, just now going in here.
Yes, because this is where the second photo is. You go into this room and you find the drawer. What's in the drawer? Well, we're just going to ignore him completely.
Yeah, I didn't even see him there until like my second run.
Needle cartridges. We're going to need them for later.
Yeah, those are for another weapon we're getting soon.
Right, as we make the arduously long trip back to the sewers, we'll see you guys in the next part.
Boring.